up, YouTube? Alright, so this video is going to be addressing gang stalking. And for me, I just noticed it recently last year, but looking back on it, this has been happening to me. This has been happening to me for at least 4 or 5 years now. Now, the crazy shit about this is the signs that you don't like. There are things you just don't really pay attention to. You know what I mean? In terms of like people doing things with their cars and shit and being followed, like, and now it makes so much sense, bro. Cause in 2022, I used to have like all these weird encounters when I was living in my car. Like whenever I would go park to sleep at night, I would always have this dude like walking by my car, but I never paid it no mind. Cause I thought it was just somebody being nosy. You know what I mean? So you know what I mean? You kind of just like brush it off, and then like when they do the whole thing with their like headlights. That was happening to me a lot in 2023, but it's like I thought people were just being annoying, you know what I mean? So you know what I mean? You just brush shit off like that, like, oh, this motherfucker is being annoying, you know what I mean? But nah, dude, like for all my targeted individuals, you need to look back a few years before you started noticing it, because I promise you, you're gonna find something, you're gonna notice shit that you didn't notice before that's been happening to you. So for me, I'm gonna go ahead and assume this has been happening to me because obviously I'm a truth teller, I'm a whistleblower, and I decode the Illuminati cards. So obviously that makes me a target, and the fact that I've been able to predict some shit accurately over the last couple of years, over the last fucking 8 years, I should say, in terms of like false flags, assassinations, earthquakes, what else? Like war, war starting up. So yeah, obviously you're gonna become a target if you're a truth teller. And even now, like these motherfuckers driving by me right now are part of this shit, bruh. This is just a great example right here. Like, look at this shit. Look at this guy. This is being annoying. Just want to do annoying shit, bruh. This is how petty these motherfuckers are. You see that red truck? Look at this motherfucker, bro. Look how petty these motherfuckers are, bro. But me, I like to fight, so I'm always prepared to throw hands. But regardless of that, you have to modulate your emotions, because if you don't, they're gonna put you in fucking jail or prison. Another thing too is you can't really go to you can't go to people, because you can be admitted into a fucking psych ward and you'll be diagnosed as, you know what I mean, schizophrenic. So that's another thing you got to be careful for. And then on top of that, the attacks that they use, directed energy weapons. Like, there's been times I had my whole, like, not my whole face, but my face would be burning in specific spots. And, like, at first, it's funny. At first, I thought it was me tripping out, you know what I mean? Like, you really have to question whether or not you're going crazy. I mean, like, if it's happening or it's not. Like, there was times where I had to, like, take a break from myself, like, okay, like, is this really happening, or am I imagining this shit, you know what I mean? But as time went on, more things started happening where I'm like, okay, like, I'm not tripping out, bro. Like, there's no way. And then the voice to skull, for me, I realized a lot of people say like they hear voices in their head, but for me, it took time for me to realize that they're using like electronics. Like, they have to have like some noise playing in the background for them to bounce like the frequencies off the object that's making noise. So I noticed anytime I would smoke marijuana and I would like go back inside my home, they would always try to do the V2K shit, and I would be thinking to myself like, dude, am I tripping? Like, is this my mind playing tricks on me? But I realized, I'm like, okay, so it's not like they're not using some shit inside my head. Like, I just seen a black SUV. It's probably one of my punk ass neighbors that think he's fucking undercover or some shit. Like, all these cars are going by, and it's funny. What was I saying? Uh, yeah, the V2K. So they use objects to bounce the voices off. And yeah, another thing too, do not wear foil, bro. I noticed foil increases the attacks on you. I noticed that. Like, it not increase, but it like amplifies it. I noticed when I would put foil on my head, the voices became way more clear. And the same thing with like me being hit with directed energy weapons. Like, everything's amplified when you wear foil. So cut that shit out. You're gonna have to find copper. Like, you need to find copper to block out all the frequencies. If you can do that, then you're straight. But Like it's hard. It's not too hard to find copper. You can always buy it on Amazon. But at the same time, they're this is the government, so they have everything. Like you know, what I mean, they're in everybody's pocket. So all they gotta do is like, you know, what I mean, take your package and just do some bullshit or just do something to manipulate it. So you gotta be careful with that. So if you can go out and buy it, I suggest that. And if you ever been confused as to who's doing this, I'm positive for most of us, it's the government. For a lot of truth tellers, conspiracy theorists, it's the government. For people that that are that gotten involved with someone that's seeking revenge, more than likely it's a Freemason cult that's after you. Or it could be all. It could be a cult. It could be the sheriff's department. It could be the government. It could be all three of them. Shit, they're all teaming up. And another crazy thing is the whole community based stalking. So like them using your neighbor, like they will use your neighbors, they'll use the people across the street, they'll use the fucking landscaper, they'll use the motherfucking mailman, they'll use fucking Cox Digital Cable to fucking come in your house and fucking watch you and shit, bro. Like this shit is crazy, homie. That's how you know it's the government, cause who has that much? Who has that much money to be paying people off? You know what I mean? So yeah, that's something. That's another thing just to watch out for. These dumbass motherfuckers right here, bro. I'm sorry. Like these motherfuckers are so stupid and so goddamn annoying. I'm sorry. And for you think, well, maybe it's just a normal guy walking by. No, you when you're an empath, you can sense energy, and I know who's in on it and who's not. That's a fact. That's a motherfucking fact. So a lot of times, I'm not gonna lie, it's hard to determine, but you'll know, dude. Like you'll see it in their eyes and their movements. And like a lot of them like have like a headphone in, I guess getting directions from fucking like getting directions from like their handlers and shit, like getting told what to do. And yeah, man, like this shit is crazy, bro. See, this is the trip. I mean, like looking back so many years, dude. Like I can't believe I just never noticed the car shit, bro. And like when I think about it, I always used to see this orange car in the morning when I used to go to work. But I kind of just brushed it off, like, damn, why is it always here when I'm here at the bus stop? Like, but it's like you don't think about that shit, cause you know what I mean. Like you know you're being watched, but not to that extent. You know what I mean. And another thing I realized, if you ever wonder like how the hell they know where you're gonna be at, or what you're doing, or where you're about to go, they have you pinpointed on a satellite. They have you pinpointed on a satellite 24 fucking 7. And even now my car is bugged, so I know they can hear this whole fucking conversation. So that shit is crazy, dude. But yeah, they use a satellite to track you everywhere you go. There's no you can't hide, dude. You can't hide in the comfort of your home. And if you are hiding in the comfort of your home, they have cameras already installed there. That shit is crazy, dude. Like these motherfuckers are so weird, bro. Your bathroom, they have hidden cameras in the bathroom. Like I know there's a camera in the bathroom, dude, but it's pointless to call the fucking sheriff's department because they're gonna be like, oh, well, we don't see no camera. Like, and it's behind the mirror. Like it's so stupid, dude. It's so fucking stupid. Like I can't believe this shit. And another thing too, I realized that they use birds. Like birds, I don't know if the birds are chipped or under mind control, but it's just so fucking weird how they like have these like crows. And I know crows are what is it, malevolent or benevolent, one of the two. So they're like mutual. Like they're nor good nor evil. So they'll work for, you know what I mean. Crows will work for anything. But for me personally, I think they're chipped. And at first, I had this experience where I kept seeing like the same crow, and like this motherfucker will follow me places like not outside but inside my apartment, like where like it'll be in a tight space where you can't really see nobody, and then it'll just land there, and I'll just be like, what the hell? Like, oh, okay, that's the ancestors coming back to protect me. Da 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 da. Hell no, dude. These motherfuckers are on their side working. That shit's crazy, dude. I can't believe that shit. But yeah, so now every time I look at a crow, I just shake my head, dude. I just shake my head. So, yeah, shit can get real weird, bro. On top of that, they'll try to honeypot you. I had some chick online try to, like, she was basically saying everything I wanted to hear. And I was just like, what? Like, 'cause I was telling her about my gang stalking shit, and I was like, I told myself one day, I was like, you can't live in fear. You know what I mean? Da 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 da. And I don't know where she said the same thing, and I was just like, what the fuck? And then it dawned on me, I was like, oh, okay, like, this is the honeypot shit. This is the honeypot. And like I realized like she wore like a specific color green, and at the time that was their color mode, their colorways. That's another thing you gotta watch out for, the colorways. So they switch up the colors like every 2-3 weeks, I suppose. And yeah, like they'll go red, blue, green, black, red, um, pink. Shit is crazy, dude. They have little hand signals where they like touch their hair, like scratch their nose, or you know what I mean, like just something. They always have some type of signal. But when they have their drones out, like just the regular idiotic people watching you, there's a handler somewhere out there watching them watch you. So I don't suggest you like beating their ass unless you're like unless it's dark, and you know what I mean, like but you're gonna still be watched anyway. But yeah, dude. I mean, I don't suggest violence on them because as soon as you hit this person, bro, you're going to jail, bro. Like, I'm sorry. So the best thing is hopefully they touch you first and just release the beast on them. But that's hard as shit. It's like a motherfucking man. But yeah, dude, this shit is crazy, homie. They turn the whole community against you, your family against you, and obviously it costs money to do that shit, bro. Like my mom, my sisters, like this shit is crazy, dude. But I'm not surprised though. It's like everybody with hidden animosity against me is like jumping at the chance to be like, okay, let's go fuck them up, yeah. Like you know what I mean? I call them the animosity Avengers. Because all these motherfuckers always had secret animosity against me, and now they have the opportunity to team up with something bigger. So they're like, oh, okay, it's the government? Oh, hell yeah. There's no way you can get out of this. Whole time these motherfuckers can't do shit to me because I'm protected. Like, come on, bro. Smear campaign. They're gonna tell people all types of shit. They're gonna tell people all types of shit to destroy your character. They're gonna convince everyone you know, to slander you. They'll use your closest friends against you. That's a fact. These motherfuckers will they will try to backdoor you. Can't trust them niggas. This shit is crazy, homie. Like, and I'm not surprised anymore, bro. Like, when I see people, I'm just like, I'm not shocked. And then people from high school you have on social media, you gotta watch them, cause these motherfuckers are fake as fuck too. The secret animosity Avengers is what I call them. Like like it's crazy. I just got locked out of my goddamn Instagram, cause you guys know I be talking about the Illuminati cards and shit, and like sometimes I post a lot of stuff on my Instagram with the Illuminati cards. Like there's some shit I want to drop now, but I'm just not sure if it's a good idea to drop it right now. I might have to wait for that. Especially because they're doing the disclosure shit. Just know, black extraterrestrials are on their way. I'm just gonna leave it at that. But yeah, you gotta watch the people you have on social media. People they'll use from high school that you went to school with, which is like I'm not surprised, bro. Like this shit is not surprising at all, and it's just crazy because when I tell people, I'm like, dude, this shit's been happening to me since 2022, like, or as far back as 2022. And they're worried about the now. Like, bro, what sense does that make for shit to have been happening way back then versus now? Like, that's what I'm saying, bro. People have secret animosity, and they can't wait to jump on you. Trust me. All the motherfuckers in my apartments participating, come outside when I go outside. I go to my car, drive back home. They're outside, and it's like it's not a coincidence, bro. Like, trust me. Like, the old people you see walking, you know what I mean, that walk in the morning normal, versus now where I'm like, you just happen to be outside when I come outside. Like, come on, bro. So what I'm gonna assume is, as far as the participation, I'm positive they have a big ass group chat. Like, I'm sure, or they get text by the handler to come outside. Like, okay, he's here. Da 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 da. What is he doing? Go take a picture. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, this shit's crazy, dude. On top of that, you're fucking they use my dentist and my dental assistant. Shit is crazy, bro. Like that's what I'm saying, bro. Only the government has this type of power, homie. Only the government. How the fuck you get the dentist involved, my nigga? Like you supposed to be working on me. Like how the fuck? Shit is crazy, homie. That's why I'm like, bro. Like when this shit is over with, motherfuckers gonna be looking so goddamn dumb. And I'm not talking about over with in terms of fucking like the shit just going away, cause that's definitely not happening, homie. I'm talking about in terms of when a cosmic event takes place, that's when this shit will end. It's not gonna end just because fucking you don't go outside no more or you don't pay it no mind. Which I condemn people that can ignore this shit because it's hard as fuck to ignore. And they make sure that you see them. So if you can somehow ignore that shit, major respect, homie. That shit is crazy, dog. It's hot as a bitch. But yeah, man. And I noticed they use a lot of foreign people. So which makes a lot of sense to use a lot more to use foreigners because you know what I mean they have their tight knit community, don't really fuck with Americans like that. So you know what I mean they have their like ties and shit. And then of course they use like illegal immigrants. You know what I mean? These motherfuckers only participate because they trying to get a motherfucking what's it called, a citizenship. So you know these motherfuckers are like, oh hell yeah, I'll do whatever you take. You know what I mean? I'll suck a toe if I have to type shit. Like, these motherfuckers are desperate for some citizenship. And a lot of the Middle Easterns out here, because I stay in San Diego, California, so we have a big Middle Eastern community. These motherfuckers are government informants. These motherfuckers on the government's dick, which I'm not surprised, bro. I'm not surprised at all. These motherfuckers be getting business loans, all types of shit, bro. Not like hardly any of the women fucking work. Some of the men work, but all these motherfuckers are on Section 8. Most of these motherfuckers are on Section 8. And, what's it called? On you know what I mean, EBT and all types of shit. So it's crazy, bro. I'm not surprised. I mean, like this shit is a trip, dude. But yeah, that's pretty much my video for now. I told myself I'm gonna start making these gang stalking videos and making people more aware because I feel like my story should be told before somebody tries to tell my own goddamn story. Which you know what I mean, not surprised. And as far as the Illuminati cards go, when I say this, I'm so far ahead of the pack with this shit, bruh. Like, I can drop a video right now and go viral. That's all I'm gonna say. I can go viral today if I wanted to, if I drop this shit. But shit is just getting too dangerous right now, obviously, with these motherfuckers watching me. So I'm just gonna, like, I'm gonna let the water smoothen out. And then that's when I'm gonna drop some shit. But, yeah, as far as like this disclosure shit that's going on with these aliens, bruh, something big's about to happen. Trust me. And I was saying it way before they started dropping these goddamn aliens. Like, look at this shit right here. Look at this shit. Look at this. They got this goddamn charter plane coming right over my. I don't even know if you guys can see that. But this plane coming right overhead, and I'm sure that's a surveillance plane that can like zoom in and like listen to your conversation and shit. Shit is crazy, dude. Like it really is. I sent a memo to the FBI, a little, you know what I mean, like the tip thing you can send to the feds. These motherfuckers ain't responded back, which I'm like, these motherfuckers probably involved, so I'm not even surprised. So, yeah, that's the end of this video. I'm probably going to try to keep making more consistently with this gang stalking shit, but yeah, be safe, y'all. Peace.